it's time to react to another YouTube poop. And it's a YouTube poop done by the It and Fit. Yeah, I hope I'm still saying her YouTube channel name right. And, of course, yeah, shout out to the It and Fit. Yep, this is for you because, because I have reacted to some of your YouTube poops before. And, of course, I'm once again reacting to another one. And this YouTube poop being a Little Mermaid YouTube poop. And it's called YouTube Poop Ursula's Chthulu-Themed Drag Show. I hope I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that one word right. Chthulu or whatever, just, but yeah, so this being, again, a Little Mermaid YouTube poop, and actually, because, as the It and Fit points out, that, she was planning on uploading this around the time when the live-action Little Mermaid film came out. I assume, when it was coming out in theaters. But unfortunately, yeah, and I can understand because the Snow White YTP collab, which I was a part of, got in the way, and let me tell you, I was there and I witnessed what was going on, and obviously, because, she was giving out updates in her community posts on what had been going on with the Snow White YTP collab, the attempts of her trying to upload it, and it kept getting blocked. YouTube sometimes, I tell ya, can't they get a grip? And can't they be fair? The whole thing of fair use. I mean, you get my point. So at times, she managed to get it out on YouTube, but then other times she had to upload it somewhere else on the internet. I believe, she got it out, she uploaded on, I think, Dailymotion, I'm pretty sure, I guess, and I recall, because, it came back on YouTube, and I think at one point it got blocked, but as of now, and hopefully if it doesn't happen again, it is on YouTube now, thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel bad and sorry for the It and Fit. Hey, anybody has had those situations before, where how fed up they've gotten with, videos, trying to get them out on YouTube and stuff like that. I should know. I've been there, so, and I'm sure that a lot of you that follow me, you've been there too, so, yeah. Also, about the Little Mermaid YouTube poop that she did, I'm pretty sure it's part of a Little Mermaid YTP collab entry. I'm pretty sure, I mean, after all, I noticed that she has this YouTube poop watermarked, because that's the thing with YouTube poop collabs. For your entries, you have to watermark them, and thus, viewers will know who made this joke, and so on, yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, here's another thing. If I haven't said this before when I've reacted to some of the It and Fit's past YTPs, they don't disappoint, and, for me, because definitely I've gotten some good laughs and a lot of great jokes, and yeah. And again, I've followed the It and Fit, long before she started making YouTube poops, and even before she started making her own YouTube poop collab, entries, and, well, hosting collabs, I should say. Still, I think the one she did, one of the very first ones that she did, the Disneyland sing-along, the Disneyland Fun, the sing-along, I think it's one of the best ones that she's made. I'm not joking, and if I hadn't told her this already, and I'm sure the It and Fit, if you're watching this, I'm not joking when I say I really got a kick out of the Disneyland Fun sing-along YTP collab. I'd say it should be up there, being in the top list of some of the best YTP collabs. Don't you think? Because I'm not kidding, I thought it was really good. And, I was very happy to be a part of a couple of YTP collabs that she's hosted, from the Snow White, as I said, and the upcoming Nightmare Before Christmas YTP collab. So yeah. All right. So with all that being said, let's see what the It Infit has in store for us for this Little Mermaid YTP, which of course being centered on Ursula. Again, because Ursula's themed drag show, and again, I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that one word right. I don't know if I am. Chthulu or something? I feel like I'm close, but I don't know. Again, you know me, how I have a difficult time pronouncing names and words. Anybody would. So, alright. Alright, the volume's good. Alright, so, with all that being said, we shall begin this YouTube poop in 3, 2, 1, play. Content warning. Yeah, and okay, so far this is great. Nom, 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 nom. Get some flotsam. Mr. Science Theater. Hey, a nod to Chief Brody Rules Little Mermaid YTP, because I... Malt. Ronald? No. Yeah. Literally. Well, a tramp? Nintendo Switch. What was that from? Hey, Captain Underpants. Fat Bastard and Ichabod Crane. Tuh.
3 days.
3 days. Tuh. Enchanted. You belong to Elon.
I know.
Well, duh. Sadly, yeah.
No, that's a wild pig. That's a wild pig.
You're not thinking of putting chili powder in my
Mel Brooks, Robin Hood.
Are you, Grandma?
Who am I to tell you how to make gravy? The Green County Gravy Champion, that's who.
What was that? That was London. Yeah. I remember seeing some of those. Titanic. Whoa!
In a disguise so complete, no one will ever suspect.
I understood that reference.
I'll see.
We all do. I do not believe in fairies! Oh gosh. I saw that in the thumbnail, like... What happened? She electrocuted herself?
I'm gonna get you.
Purple's my favorite color. He got wet. What's she doing? We will not let you go! That's how it could have happened. But how about this? Clue.
All of a sudden, I don't quite feel like myself.
At last. Eric Hughes, Harpoon. Hey, that music.
Yes, great. Suffered a fatal heart attack.
Thanks to the It Infit, I now know the name of that music. You know. That always drives me nuts to know what the name of that music was. Is this Power Rangers? I'm pretty sure.
I'm shrinking! Please help me!
Gilbert. Timberg! Cuphead. That's obvious to do something like that, the Goofy Holler. Wizard of Oz. And there's the witch. What's gonna happen next? Like, the Flying Dutchman. Stay on target!
That will require a tetanus shot.
Perfect. Even Chief Brody Rules, his Little Mermaid YTP, like, did something too with Jaws. And that's it. Okay. Well, that was funny. Yeah, you saw my reaction. It definitely gave me some good laughs. Yeah. And the It Didn't Fit, you didn't disappoint once again, making a YouTube poop. Awesome. Good jokes. All right, enough said. Jump cut to my thoughts now. Hey guys, so that was my reaction to a YouTube poop by the It Infit, which being a Little Mermaid YouTube poop called YouTube Poop, the Ursula's Chthulu-Themed Drag Show. Again, I might be a hair off mispronouncing that one word, but I don't know. You guys can correct me, and I'm sure the It Didn't Fit, you can correct me as well. But anyways, but yeah, again, that was a pretty good YouTube poop. And again, the It Didn't Fit didn't disappoint. She did a really good job with this YouTube poop, and for it being a Little Mermaid YouTube poop, it had some good jokes, and again, it gave me some good laughs, and yeah, because, I mean, literally when the YouTube poop started already, because the sign of it being a really good YouTube poop, and it was. And again, I'm pretty sure, yeah, for it being an entry for a Little Mermaid YTP collab, I'm pretty sure, because I have seen, like, in some of her community posts about mentioning of a Little Mermaid YTP collab, and thus, you know, her being involved in it, and with it being watermarked, so, yeah. Yeah, and again, as I point out, because, like, one bit of music, the one part where, you know, Eric is swimming back to the boat, and Flotsam and Jetsam, they're on his tail, and, like, music playing, you know, dun 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 dun, like, for a long time, fun fact, for a long time, it drove me nuts. Not literally, but, you know, you have those moments where, you know, it drives you nuts to know the name of a certain piece of music, something, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that drove me nuts for a while, but thankfully, I at one point asked the It Didn't Fit, because used that same music and, like, that audio clip of that guy, like, singing it, again, because, you know, da, 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 I don't know what that's from, but, you know, she would know. I asked her what the name of that music was, and she told me, and I was just like, now I know, because, it is a pretty good music, and classical music, of course. So yeah, thank you, the It Didn't Fit. I'm pretty sure I did thank you for that, but I'm thanking you once again, because yeah, again, it drove me nuts to know the name of that piece of music. Again, you have those moments where you really like this piece of music, and you need to know, you want to know what it is. So, like, especially, like a piece of, like, some certain pieces of jazz music that's so good, and, like, you hear it sometimes, and, like, you just wonder, like, what the heck is that music? Like, what is the name of that piece of jazz? And thus, yeah. But anyways, so, yeah, some of the jokes I can think of, like, obviously, like, one of them being Wizard of Oz, not to mention, well, I recall, because, yeah, both me and the It Didn't Fit, we were a part of a Wizard of Oz YTP collab. Unfortunately, the collab is not on YouTube, at least, you know, for now. Who knows, like, if hopefully it'll come back, even whenever you're watching this, if it's back or not. Yeah, so Wizard of Oz jokes, and I can't recall if I saw anything Snow White. Because, like, sometimes, like, you know, stuff that you've already, YouTube poop stuff that you've already done, like, you would, like, do it again in other future YTPs that you would do. You get my point. And I've done that before, because, again, like, I've done some YouTube poops. And by the way, I forgot to point out at first, but yeah, this is in dedication to, this YTP, it is in dedication to Pat Carroll. Yeah. That's very nice of you, the It Infid. Like, yeah, there will never be another great voice for Ursula, only Pat Carroll. What she brought to Ursula is just so memorable, and, Pat Carroll made Ursula, like, one of the top best Disney villains, without a doubt, I tell ya. And if I hadn't said this already, like, if I hadn't pointed this out before, maybe not mentioned it, Ursula is actually one of my mom's favorite Disney villains. It's Ursula and Dr. Facilier that are two of her favorites. Yeah. Yeah, and, I'm curious, like, with the release of the live-action Little Mermaid film, and especially since, as of now, it's made its way to Disney+, and the It Infid, if you're watching this, like, did you already see the live-action Little Mermaid film? Like, whether if you saw it in theaters or Disney+, and that goes for you guys, like, have any of you else have already seen the live-action Little Mermaid film? Well, for me, I, of course, finally got to watch it. I had meant to try and catch it in theaters, but never got the chance. You have those moments where you never get the chance to, like, see something, like, when it comes to, like, seeing movies on the big screen, But I did finally watch it on Disney+, and I'll be completely honest, like, I think, yeah, this is the first time I'm like, giving my, like, early review on what I thought of the live-action Little Mermaid film. I thought it was pretty good. I'm not lying. And you guys should know that the live-action Little Mermaid film was getting some pretty decent reviews. Like, it didn't turn out to be really a disaster. It didn't really. But, of course, it still got mixed reviews. Some were just like, There's always going to be some of those, even if it's like movies that actually turn out to be pretty decent, I could recall, like, like the Super Mario Brothers movie, I think Blue Beetle, any others that I can't think of right now, you get my point. So, oh well, just like, everybody has their opinions on movies, but, come on, do they have to really criticize, like, I don't know, I'm just simply saying, because, come on, like, and again, like, I thought that the live-action Little Mermaid film was not that bad, so, again, I thought it was pretty good, I enjoyed it, and, of course, there's gonna be a lot of changes to the live-action Disney films, the live-action remakes to the animated films, but it's gotta be changes that make sense, I could go on talking about the live-action Little Mermaid film and what I thought of it and with its changes, but at a later time, so, down the road. But anyways, overall, the Little Mermaid YouTube poop done by the It Infid, which being, centered on Ursula, again, it was pretty good, and again, it gave me some pretty good laughs. And what about you guys? What did you think of the Little Mermaid YouTube poop itself by the It Infid? What did you think of my reaction? Leave comments, and give this reaction video a like, as always. So, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the It Infid's YouTube poop of YouTube poop Ursula's Chthulu. Again, maybe I'm mispronouncing it. I don't know. You guys can correct me. Themed drag show. More reaction videos are on the way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. and I'll see you guys in the next video / reaction. And again, I hope you've enjoyed the It Infit. Shout out to you. Take care, and peace out.